Hello guys, I am back again to make another Philippines dating tips video. This time this video is going to be for Filipinas that are looking to potentially date foreigners, some tips, some tricks, and some things to look out for when looking for, say, a foreigner and a AFAM. So what you're going to want to know right off the bat, if the guy is under 65, all right, the likelihood of him being retired here in the Philippines and living here is going to be slim. And it's not impossible, but it's going to be slim. So that's something that you might want to keep in mind. Just because retirement age back home is going to be about 65 years old, 62, 65. So if he's under that age, you're going to want to find out if he's a 2-week vacation hit and run type of guy, right? So not a lot of foreigners below 62, 65 years old of age can live in the Philippines for any amount of time, any significant amount of time anyway. So dating them can be risky, or meeting them can be risky, right? Because they might be here on a 2-week hit and run. And that's not something that you're going to want to be a part of. Trust me. It's just going to leave you confused and not knowing where your relationship stands, and possibly even ghosted when he returns back home. Because I would say probably 95% of the foreigners, if not more, somewhere around that number, that are in the Philippines are only here on vacation. And that's going to be their typical 2-week vacation, especially in the U.S. I don't know about other countries like Europe and Australia, but in the U.S. you typically get a 2-week vacation from work. So you're going to want to find out immediately if does he live here, how long he lives here, and how long he plans to live here before agreeing to meet or date this guy. And if he does live here, then you're going to want to find out what his job is. Or even if he doesn't live here, you're going to want to find out what his job is back home. And the reason that's important, not because you're a gold digger, but it's important because you're going to want to be able to determine whether he can eventually at some point, if he doesn't already live here, at some point come here to live and afford to be able to live here. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And you might not know what the average income is for a person of any given profession, whatever he may be, but you can search. It's on Google. So there's simple things that you can do to kind of help determine whether you want to meet a guy or go into a relationship with a guy, a foreigner. So it's something you want to consider. A red flag that you want to consider also is if the guy is rushing to meet you. If he tells you, because guys will lie. Guys will lie to meet a girl, to hang out with a girl, whatever. Guys will lie. So you just want to be careful of that. If he's rushing to meet you, this isn't going to always be the case. But if he is rushing to meet you, you want to be careful, right? Because is he just here for, like I said, two-week hit and run? You know what I mean? So you just want to be careful with that if he's rushing to meet you. It's not going to be the case every time, because me personally, I don't like chatting forever online. So I prefer to meet somebody in person, and I live here in the Philippines. But some guys will rush to meet you because they don't have very long to be here. So you get what I'm saying? Check his intentions. There's some things that you want to find out before meeting a foreigner, or any guy for the matter, but a foreigner, because this is what this video is about. Check his intentions, see if he's willing to meet your family, see what he wants, what he's looking for, and you're just gonna have to use your own better judgment to gauge whether or not he's telling the truth or not, guys. I'm sure there's many other things that I could touch on in this video. I really can't think of any right now, guys, but it's just wanted to give you a heads up on that. So God bless. Great talking to you guys, and I hope y'all have a great Thursday.